Hi, and welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers, your source for what's happening in and around our campus. I'm your host, Sophia Parola. Today I have a very special guest. She is a librarian in the Bankier Library and chairperson of the Library Research Award. I am happy to introduce Amy Clark. How are you, Amy?
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you so much for coming on our show. So I think many students at Brookdale, myself included, aren't aware that this research award actually exists. Can you start by telling us what it is?
Yeah, it's an award where students can submit work that they've completed for their Brookdale class, really any class, that has a research-based component. So they've got to be using library resources, and when they submit it, they have a chance to win cash prizes and be recognized for the scholarship that they're doing.
So great. It gives students a chance to be rewarded for their work.
Yes.
So what is the criteria for students to submit their work?
So the student has to complete the work for a Brookdale course. It needs to be library research based. So they have to, one of the main things that the selection committee looks for is that the student has used library resources in completing the report. So we should see a bibliography or a works cited page with the paper or project that comes in. Okay. And there are, it's based on a calendar year of eligibility. So, for example, this year's contest, papers or projects written in spring 2015, summer 2015 semesters, or fall are eligible.
Okay, so it has to be within that year before. Mm-hmm. Okay, so who are the people that evaluate the students' work?
There's a selection committee comprised of 5 faculty members. There are 3 librarians, that includes me. Mm-hmm. And then we usually have a faculty member from Humanities Institute and someone from Business and Social Science, usually somebody from the social sciences.
So how do you guys all come up with one decision if there's 5 of you?
Well, all of the readers get copies of the paper, and we developed a rubric to go with the contest. So everybody gets a rubric for each paper that they're reading, and we use that sort of as our starting point. The readers rank the papers, and then we come together and deliberate, and then usually there's a pretty clear consensus amongst the readers. We haven't had anything too contentious.
Ties.
No. No, although I will say one year we ended up not offering an honorable mention prize and doing 2 second place or third place prizes instead, because we couldn't narrow it down.
Okay, so what are the actual, is there a first, second, and third prize?
So we have first, second, third, and an honorable mention each year. And the prize for first place is $300, and second place is $150, third place is $100, and honorable mention is $50.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and there's more recognition that comes with it. So, so there's a plaque in the library, and all of the winners' names are engraved on the plaque each year. So there's, that's kind of nice. And then we also compile the winning projects into a bound book that's cataloged in the library's collection and lives in the archives in the library. So great. Students can search for their name in the library catalog, and it's there, the winners.
That's so amazing.
So it's pretty cool.
And they like show off their work to everybody. That's great. So do you need to be a current student enrolled in Brookdale in order to submit your work?
You need to have been a Brookdale student when you completed the project. So as long as the project fell in one of the eligible semesters, even if you've graduated by the time we are holding the award reception, that's fine. As long as you were taking the class during an eligible semester, you're good to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. That's all the time we have today.
Okay.
But thank you for teaching us about this research award. It sounds amazing.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us at Brookdale Newsmakers. To learn more about this, please visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Parola. Until next time.